Today we're going to be talking about cool features, tricks for Android. So what we'll look at, we're not going to look at all of it, but we're going to be looking up a lot of this stuff, most of it. So let's talk about the first time. Enable Android developer feature options. This is a gateway to accessing a lot of settings that most Android users don't know about. You can change things like maximum number of connected Bluetooth devices at once, or modify the background process limit so your phone doesn't take on too much at once. Developer options give you power user control over your device, but be careful not to mess up with anything you don't understand, as some settings could seriously mess up your phone system setup. So to turn it on, go to Open Settings, tap About Phone, then tap Build Number 7 times. Enter your passcode, then return to the Settings menu. Tap System Settings and Developer Options. And on Samsung, it's Software Information, and tap Build Number 7 times. So next, we're going to talk about deleting cookies. Personalized ads are one of the biggest bugbears in modern life, and while you can't avoid them everywhere, deleting cookies from your phone's browser is a great way to take back your privacy. The name cookies may sound harmless, but this is actually a code for trackers, which will gather information about your data usage. Thankfully, on Android, it's easy to delete cookies on Chrome. On Chrome, tap the three dots in the corner, then tap History. Now tap Clear Browsing Data. To delete every cookie, select the range box, tap All Time. Now select Cookies, Site Data, and Tracking, and tap Clear Data. And next we're going to talk about restricting background data. This is a great way to extend your phone's battery life and stop you from running out of data 3 weeks before your plan renews. A whole host of apps that pretty much everyone uses are constantly refreshing and looking for a Wi-Fi connection in the background. Disabling this is a great way to make your phone last longer, but will also stop you from receiving notifications from the likes of WhatsApp. It is currently open on your phone. On the plus side, the avalanche of notifications when you connect to Wi-Fi will make you feel very popular. Open Settings, tap Mobile Data, and then Data Usage. Tap Data Saving and toggle data saving on. To make exceptions for certain apps, tap Unrestricted Apps, toggle any app to exempt them. Split screen. While not quite the same as having two phones at once, using split screen on Android is handy for those waiting to multitask. Unless you have great eyesight or particular big phone, it may be best to use split screen on one of the best Android tablets instead. Not all apps are compatible with split screen, but maybe leading ones are. Swipe up to bring your app tray, tap the menu button, then tap split screen. Open another app, drag the margin to adjust the split. View all saved Wi-Fi networks. You can view all of the Wi-Fi networks that you've saved to your phone in one place, which is super handy. If the Wi-Fi network is defunct or you no longer have permission to use it, like an old job, you can delete it from your saved networks to stop automatically connecting. Open Settings, tap Wi-Fi, tap the three dots and select Advanced Settings. Tap Save Networks to see all and manage previous networks. Check notification history. If you're one of those popular people who gets more notifications than Santa in December, it can be easy to miss a notification on your phone. Luckily on Android, you can recap every notification you've ever received. Keep in mind, Android only saves 24 hours of notifications to prevent slowdown, so you can't go back too far. Open Settings, tap Notifications, then tap More Settings. Tap Notifications History and toggle it on. Next time you get a notification, it will appear there for 24 hours. One-handed mode. If you don't have one of the best small phones, but you still want to control everything with one hand, you're in luck. Most leading Android phones have a feature one-handed mode. With a swipe of a screen, the whole user interface will drop to much easier to reach. This is very helpful for those with accessibility issues and anyone with small hands who may struggle to reach certain parts of the screen. Open Settings, tap System Settings, tap one-handed mode and toggle it on. To use one-handed mode, swipe down from the bottom of the screen. 8. Share Wi-Fi password via a QR code. If you're telling every guest the Wi-Fi password or in a large group looking to connect, you can avoid any confusion around uppercase or lowercase other sticking points by generating a QR code. All you need to do is one Android device that's already connected to the network, and then everyone else can scan it with their device and connect straight away. You'll be connected to a Wi-Fi network and share the password. You'll need to connect to Wi-Fi to share password. Open the Wi-Fi menu, tap the gear network next to the network, tap QR code or share. Translate text. Now the perils of the pandemic are easing. International travel is back on the cards. It can be difficult on vacation to know what to order from a restaurant menu that isn't in your first language, and a whole load of other issues springing up when you can't speak the language. Luckily, Google has sorted when it comes to translating the written word in seconds. On Chrome, tap the camera icon in the search bar. This will open up Google Lens. It also has its own app. At the bottom of the screen, tap Translates, then point your camera at the text and take a picture. Live Translate. A fantastic accessibility feature for those who are deaf or hard of hearing is being able to translate conversations in real time. This feature is also useful for making notes and keeping a record of any conversation. You can even add a shortcut to the screen for quick use in any situation. Open Settings and tap Accessibility, then tap Live Translate. Tap Open Live Translate to use the system once or toggle on Live Translate shortcut to on if you intend to use it regularly. This adds a small Live Translate button to the right of the screen. 11. The Chrome Dinosaur Game home screen widget. This might not help with your productivity, but on Android you can add everyone's favorite time waster to your home screen. The Chrome Dinosaur Game, which Titanic dinosaur has to jump over cactuses, has its own widget that can be added to take place of your home screen and launch it within seconds. Just don't expect to get anything done ever again. Tap and hold the empty part of your screen, then tap Widgets. Under the Chrome section, tap on the Chrome Dino, then drag it to the widget where you want, then tap Done. Tap the widget to play. Smart Lock. Locking your phone is an important security measure, but it can also be a pain when you're just relaxing or working from home. Luckily, Android lets you disable your lock screen in locations you feel safe, meaning you can get in and out of your phone quickly. Just note this feature works with Google Maps, so you'll obviously need an internet connection at that location. Open the Settings app, tap Password and Security, then tap System Settings. Tap Smart Lock, then tap Trusted Places. Tap Add Trusted Place, and then select your safe space. Set medical information for first responders. Hopefully you will never need to use it, but your phone can store your important information for first responders to help you in a crisis. However, if you're not able to help or you have a passcode or touch or face ID to set it up, it can be tricky for them to access it. Using the medical info setting up, anyone who finds can see the emergency call page, any visual signs such as blood or allergies that you need to share. This feature takes moments to set up, but might just save your life. Open Settings, tap on Safety and Emergency, tap Medical Info, then tap Add. Enter your information into the appropriate fields. And we have this demo video we're going to show in the breakout rooms. Here are some resources we'll put in the chat. And thank you for listening.